Good boy. Oh, buddy. You're okay. Goes. All right. Here you go, buddy. Buddy. I hope the heck you didn't eat my phone. Hey, buddy. There you go. Good boy. Hey, guys. Phoenix is eating. And honestly, he keeps kind of pinning his ears. And the reason that he's doing that, if you guys have noticed him pinning his ears in here, it's because of her. Because she won't stop. I'm not doing anything bad with this knife. I'm using it to open up my bedding. But I'm hoping, honestly, that she touches this and gets shocked. And I know that sounds cruel, but she keeps testing my fencing and it's very frustrating. If the fencing isn't on, she actually pulls on it with her teeth, which is really stupid. So I want her to get shocked because if she did right here, that's best case scenario. Then she knows, and then she stops doing it. But Arabians are too smart, and she knows periodically that I unplug the fence. So she's going to test the fence. Oh, she's a terrible menace. You guys have no idea. So we're gonna put so Phoenix is normally very chill when I'm in here. He's chill when he's eating. Very calm horse. And with her here, he's pinning his ears and he's acting not chill. And he's very chill, and I know that he is. And with her around, he's being like, I don't know if I'd walk behind him right now, even. I want to be careful around him because he's not acting his typical self at all because of Lovey. She's being a menace. I love that. Yup. So I'm gonna put some bedding in here and get it spread out because it's raining out, and as you can see, it's starting to become a mud mess. So these guys are getting bedding, but I can't show you putting their bedding in because otherwise we'll lose reception. So I'm going to show you putting his bedding in. And I'll actually lean you up against one of those. Oh, Good boy. Hey, Phoenix. Good boy. Good boy. Ho, ho, ho. Good boy. Thanks for stepping out of the way, buddy. Good boy. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. All right. I'm walking behind you. Behind you. Good boy. Good boy, Phoenix. Yeah, good boy. Good boy, Phoenix. Ah, oh, Phoenix, you are messy too. So, while I was grabbing the bedding, I started soaking alfalfa cubes, which is what people highly recommended to help him put weight on because he's not keeping any hay in. So, he's not processing any hay. So I bought alfalfa cubes and those are soaking right now. So in about a half hour, 45 minutes, I'm going to give him those. Thank you so much. He's a sweet, sweet baby. He has not had the greatest life as of recently. I do think somebody cared for him at one point in time. He hasn't been physically abused. He's just definitely not been given the correct care as far as dental work and some other things. So he's getting used to what food feels like and what it feels like to eat and actually have something in your stomach. So yeah, so this is we rescue horses. This is Phoenix. He's the newest. He came from a kill pen and he was previously an Amish workhorse, and he has several hundred pounds to gain, 200 to 300 pounds. I've only had him for a week, so we're beginning to learn more about him. Our vet saw him, our farrier saw him. We're learning more about him and how to help him. His biggest hurdle right now is that he had sharp points in his mouth and has had some serious sores in there, to the point where he couldn't chew food, especially not hay or any type of forage. So we're having to supplement him and give him soaked feed several times a day. It's an incredibly grueling process and it's a lot of work, but we're adding supplements as well to help him put on weight. You can see his ribs, you can see his top line and his backbone. He just has not had good nutrition for a long time, which he can't get it from his food. So even if you put him on like a great pasture, he's not able to correctly chew and swallow the food, so he's not able to get the nutrition that he needs. So, yep, he's been here almost a week. Mary's keeping track. Spruce is Mary. Spruce Knob is Mary. And she's keeping track. But he is a sweet, sweet, sweet horse. Both my vet and my farrier really like him, and they think he's a great addition here. But that's his soaked feed. And I'm very I'm very optimistic that he will come around and eventually be able to eat soft hay and eventually get the weight on, and eventually his life will be very stress-free. But right now that's not the phase that we're in. He's definitely learning how to relax, and he's not working here. He has no job here besides to eat and be loved. That's his only job here. That's his only concern. All he has to do is eat. So he does not have a big pen. We have this, and then it's fenced in out there, and he can go out into his fenced in area, but it's not a lot of space. And I realize that is not enough for a horse this big. But for now, with his weight and what's going on with him, this is all he needs to be doing. Just for now. Eventually, he will be with my other horses, and then we have pasture over there. I don't know if you can see around the corner, but we have a big area of pasture. So he'll eventually be very spoiled. Yeah, so he's 16 hands, and he is a draft cross. I don't know anything besides draft cross. He is 16 hands tall, though. I measured him, and he's a senior, so he's an old boy. He's over 20 years old. So he is my most recent, but I have two minis up top. There's their little shelter, and they're over here. The minis are. I'm gonna quickly spread another packet of this, and then I'm gonna run out and take care of my other ones because I need to spread in theirs as well. But he's a sweet horse. I don't know what all is in him because I have no idea, but some kind of draft, you can see it in his feet. But as you can see, that's why when he starts to fill out and put on weight, he's going to be a big horse. He is not going to be a little boy. He's going to be a big horse. With that draft in him and just his bones, the bone structure, we know that when he gets enough food, he's going to be a big boy. Oh yeah, every time. He got his teeth floated. He's missing teeth, and he had some very sharp points and sores. So the vet told me we are looking at weeks, if not a month or so, for him to recover fully from that. If we're still having massive issues with the eating after that, then we have a big problem, and we need to have him reevaluated. But for now, he's putting this food down fantastic. I mean, as you can see, we're not having a problem with eating the soft, soaked food. Yes. The vet was incredible with him, but it's a matter of time, and they've done everything that they can. They didn't find any. Some horses will abscess or have like some crazy infection going on in their mouth. He doesn't have anything like that. He just had dental work that wasn't addressed for a long time, and he got in the habit of chewing a certain way in order to relieve that pain. And so once we get the pain under control and where it doesn't exist anymore because there's no sharp points in there anymore, so it shouldn't be causing him pain, but there's still sores in there. And he's also developed a pattern and a habit of how to eat. And so he doesn't understand, you don't have to eat like that anymore because there's no more sharp points and you're going to be okay. He doesn't understand that. He's a horse. He's an animal. It will take a while to break that habit. And so we just have to wait and do everything we can to get him calories and get him without bloating him or without sending him into colic because he's just getting used to feed. And that's why I don't give him big meals. This isn't full all the time. Because I don't want him to colic or go into some type of like metabolic shock or whatever from food hitting his system. So it's little meals constantly throughout the day. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And I've never had one that needs this before. I've had thin horses that need extra care. I've never had one where all I can feed him is soaked food. I've never had that before. But with him, it's just necessary. And so we're going to do what it takes. DNA testing is not that expensive, actually. But there's arguments on how accurate it really is. Yeah, it's around 100. He's such a good boy. And then I have my, oh boy, he's all muddy. You're all muddy, bud. I'm going to quickly stick the rest of his stuff here. I'm going to try to go see the other horses. I don't know if my thing is going to cooperate, but we are going to a little party with the kids today, and so I need to finish up my chores. We are taking the kids somewhere today, so I need to finish up my chores. So I'm gonna finish spreading the rest of this out quickly, and he'll be a good boy. He's so good. Like, watch this. He's a big horse. I just ask him to like step out. Come on, buddy. Step out of the way. Step out of the way. Please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I gotta put some over here. But I love it. He responds to me just like, okay, move out. He's not like reactive. He is responsive. I love that. He's a good boy. Yeah, I have not given him a bath. Nope. Because for some horses, water is traumatizing. And honestly, he's stayed pretty freaking clean. This is the dirtiest he's been, and it's actually not bad at all. We also have had extreme heat, and we don't have a hose that has warm water. It's kind of just cold water. And in this extreme heat, that means either we have to bathe him very early morning or late at night. And we really have not had necessarily a reason to jump on giving him a bath, and so I have not. But I will. Yeah, definitely like when he first came here, after he ate, he was just constantly like more looking and like just like almost like panicking for more food. And just like now after he eats, he appears very contented and like very calm. And so I'm already seeing a difference. That's because he has something in his stomach. All right, I'm gonna quickly put the rest of this down, okay, buddy? I'm gonna set this. We'll set you guys here. All right. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Phoenix. Had a good boy. Okay. All right, buddy. So here's a little perspective for you guys. Thank you guys for answering questions when I am busy and yapping. So to put some stuff into perspective, a bag of bedding here is like $6.50, $7. So I just used 2 bags of bedding in here, and that's $14. And depending on the week and depending on the weather, I can bed this about every day. So it's $14 a day. And if you multiply that by a week, we spend a significant amount on bedding the horses, especially him because he's confined to this area, and the outside area is pretty muddy out there. I like to keep things very well bedded, especially he's a draft, he's got the feathers. My other horses a lot of times will go out in pasture and they get cleaned up. Oh, holy crap, I'm losing you guys are so kind. I just realized I am draining my battery very quickly. So I actually will have to shut this off pretty soon, and I have to go in the house and make a meat and cheese tray anyways. But as you can see, he's almost finished with his food. And so in about an hour or so before we leave, look at how muddy she is. Look at how muddy. This is my other rescue. This is Miss Lovey. Miss Lovey came from this kill pen, and she had a halter grown into her head. She is an Arabian mare, and she's very sassy, especially this time of the year. But she's a beautiful baby. Hey, girl. And they're hanging out close because we had rain go through and it's kind of raining and overcast. It is a busy weekend and I don't have a lot of busy weekends, but today, everybody, is Magic Mike's birthday. It is his birthday today, and I'm not going to tell you guys how old he is because I promised I wouldn't, but it is his birthday today. And so, and then yesterday, of course, was the 4th, and so it's just been a busier weekend, but I'm really, we've had a fun day. I think he's had a fun day so far. So it is Paris, France. Oh, very cool. Hello, welcome. Absolutely, you guys. And if you're new here, please, if you enjoy horse content, rescue animals, if you would like to watch Phoenix's journey, because he's not going to look like this in a couple months. He's going to look like a different horse. Thanks to the help of my viewers, people that are so kind and generous in supporting our cause. We have a GoFundMe set up for Phoenix, and you can find that on my YouTube page. We also have a website, bigjohnandfriends.org. You can join it, and then you can see our rescue stories. Phoenix is not on there yet. I need to put him on there. He's not on there yet. He hasn't made the page yet, but on our website, you can donate. You can shop our store. It's because of all the kind, generous people that we're able to give them the care that we are. This bedding, somebody donated the money for this. The feed he's eating, somebody donated the money for that. This hay bag, someone donated the money for this. Water tub, someone donated the money for that. I could go on and on and on and on. Mini shelter, someone donated the money for that. We have a new water tank coming for Phoenix. It's just like this. This one has a hole in it, so it's only good for feed. But this water tank here, we got another one for Phoenix, so he'll have his own water tank. Somebody donated that. Our fencing needed to be replaced. Somebody donated that. Donated the money for us to do what we do. So rescue is so important to me, and I'm very thankful to everybody who has donated and helped us. We couldn't do what we do to the extent that we do it without you guys. So we super appreciate it. Are you looking for... He's... Okay. Bonjour. Bonjour. Love it. I'm gonna... Okay. I gotta take this stuff out. Ooh, it is definitely raining. It's definitely raining out here. This is Miss Lovey. I might lose you guys because I always lose when I go in my shed. But I gotta get rolling. This is Lovey. That's Normie. Everyone rolled. It's muddy and they all rolled. So I have to take all their fly masks off and take them in and wash them again. I just washed them, not even like last week. You guys, is this behavior necessary? Moo, did you just shake your head yes? Okay. Normie, let's pop this off. I'm gonna wash it. Good boy. Lovey, can you not run away? I just want to clean your fly mask. Come here, baby girl. It's okay. I'm just gonna clean this up. Hold on. Just, oh, hold on. She's struggling a little. Oh. There you go. Yeah, I know you didn't want it on, but I like my horses to just be where I can pop it off their head. She's getting better at it. At first she was like, what are you doing? But I like to be able to just take it and pop it off, and she's getting better. She's still a little like, what the heck is going on? She's a good girl. She doesn't do anything crazy. She's just a little crazy. Ugh. And I need to take this because I need to open this up. I didn't realize how much I like that. Moo says yes. Moo wants a treat. Ooh. Are we getting thunder? Guys, I'm going to roll out because of my reception. Thank you guys again for joining, watching the live. You know I'll be back from everybody here, from Mr. Moosta over there, who's working on his mineral block. Normie here, who's waiting for me to bed him, which If I put this in here, I guarantee you he'll go and dig it out because he's a curious boy. Miss Lovey, Phoenix, Rosie, and Little John, thank you guys. We're signing off. We're out of here. Scottish DNA in me. Ooh, cool. The net up. No. She's acting marish. See you guys on the next one. Nomi, say goodbye. Mr. Nomi. Miss Lovey. Mr. Nomi. And Mr. Moosta.